Are you guys ready for day 98? Let's go!
What's up, guys? I am Michael McAnally, and this is Leo the Hiking Dog. For the last year, we have been planning and preparing for this thru hike of the Appalachian Trail. Thank you for joining our adventure. If you are enjoying the journey, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We would be super thankful.
Good morning. It is day 98. We are leaving the deli, and there's a beautiful little grassy camp spot last night. Besides being right between this road and the train tracks, which was pretty loud, but I had a pair of earplugs, so I popped those bad boys in. Slept like a baby. It's about a half mile back to trail, heading that direction now, and we're leaving New York today. So we're gonna see Connecticut at some point. So excited about that. All right, we're hitting the trail. All right, we are back in the woods, or at least heading towards the woods. We're walking to a field right now, but we're not on the highway anymore. It is day 98, the day that we leave New York and head into Connecticut. So definitely gonna try to get in 20 today. Stopped at 15 yesterday, but you know, we started at 10:30 in the morning. We got to the deli probably around 4-ish, and it was just, I don't know, it felt like a good place to camp. They charged us $2 to camp there. They had electricity, a bathroom, food. So got to wake up this morning and have, you know, a nice bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich to get started, which is a bonus. Had a little bit of resupply there, so picked up a few things. So it's pretty cool. And you know, I even got the owner to bring me a bag of dog food from the Dollar General. They didn't have any dog food there. I encouraged them to go ahead and get some. But yeah, all in all, it was a great birthday, and you know, got to spend time talking to my wife while I was walking, talked to my boys, all of them, and yeah, so it was a good day. Good day. Now we're gonna get miles in and see what New York has left for us, and we're gonna see what Connecticut has to offer. I cannot wait. All right, we're gonna get this day started and get these miles in. Man, what a beautiful day. I was really hoping that we get to see a bear in New York, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So I guess we'll get one before Maine. I'm hoping we get one before Maine. That's the few things I have left on my checklist. Obviously, you know, I'm gonna stand at the top of that mountain on that sign. That's gonna be number one, right? Number two, still want to see a bear. Number three, I want to see a moose when I get up to Maine. That'd be nice. And then I'm also looking forward to when the berries come out, right? So I often see the hikers picking the fresh blueberries, and I cannot wait, because blueberries are like one of my favorite things in the entire world. So having fresh wild blueberries every morning, that's going to be awesome. So those are the things I am looking forward to here in the next few states. But first we got to finish this one. So we're going to keep getting these miles in. Look what I found, a library in the middle of the woods. It's right here at the shelter. Shelter's right over there. But if you want to hang out and read a book, you can. I'm not carrying a book, so time to move on. Well, New York is done. Welcome to Connecticut. We're walking into Connecticut now. Awesome. All right, now that we have left New York, let's go over the highlights of New York. All right, so the things that stand out to me most was, first and foremost, the rock scrambles. There was some really cool rock scrambles and climbs that you had to do there in New York as a part of the trail. The second thing, the swimming. I love being able to jump in a lake, and I got to jump in 3 of them. Had the opportunity to jump in a 4th, but it was a little chilly that day, so I decided not to. But that was pretty cool to be able to go swimming 3 days. The third was Cat's Deli. Having access to go into the city and get that pastrami sandwich was an awesome opportunity. And lastly, you know, I think that the people in New York outside of the city, they changed my mind a little bit about New Yorkers. Because the New Yorkers inside the city, my first impression when I first went to New York was they're not very nice. But there's a lot of people in New York outside of the city, and everybody that I ran into was that was in New York was pretty nice. And so that was my impressions of New York. All right, what am I looking forward to most in Connecticut? I have no idea. I know nothing about the Appalachian Trail in Connecticut. I don't know what we're in for or what's in store, so I guess we're all going to find out together. All right, we're going to go ahead and keep getting these miles in today and see how far we get. Alright guys, we have run into a little bit of a problem. Walking along here, just hiking like I normally would, and I felt my backpack come disconnected from the hip belt. I don't know why it's disconnected yet. There's a shelter a couple miles ahead, so I'm going to hike onto it and then see if it's something I can fix or if it's broken again. I don't think it was the carbon fiber stay this time, which is what broke last time, because I didn't hear any type of snap or anything like that. So maybe it just came loose from the connection that it's in, although I don't think they should. It slid into a tunnel. But either way, I'm not going to stop hiking. I'll figure it out when I get to the shelter and see if I can repair it. If not, then I'm going to have to call Zpacks for repair parts again. So if it's a hip belt problem again, I might just see if they won't just send me a new pack, because this is getting a little bit ridiculous. It's the second time I've had an issue. First with the carbon fiber stay breaking loose, and now it feels like the whole thing came out of, I don't know. It says I'm not even stopping to check it out yet. But I mean, the cool part is, you know, it just renders my load lifters obsolete. You know, so the weight is just sitting on my shoulders, but I'm pretty much at a summer load right now, so my pack isn't that heavy. So it's almost like wearing my Hyperlight pack. It's just on my shoulders directly. But I mean, I bought this pack because of the load lifters, so I want load lifters. So we'll figure it out here soon. I'll let you guys know as soon as I see what it is when we stop for lunch. Alright, we're going to stop and take an early lunch break here at the shelter and see what's going on with my backpack. See what we got to do. It's about 11 o'clock right now. Doing great. I think we're about 10 miles already, so that's a 10-mile river down there. And so I don't know how long we're going to be hiking near it. It dumps into another river here soon. But we're going to go chill out at the shelter for a minute. I said, see if this is something I can repair or if it's something I'm going to have to call Zpacks about again. Alright, we'll find out soon. Alright, here's the 10-mile river shelter. Got a nice little shelter there. Picnic table and a bench. Nice little setup. So, and there's a privy up the hill. So we're going to take advantage of that and see what's going on with this backpack. Alright, update on the backpack. It was the carbon fiber stay. It completely broke off again. And also the hip belt is starting to show some wear and tear where the carbon fiber stay goes through. But good news, I got on the phone with Zpacks, and they are money on the spot when it comes to their customer service. They are overnighting the parts to me to Kent, which is where the next town is. And so I'll have the parts tomorrow, so I can basically stop, wait for the parts, and then keep on going. That'll be good because it won't slow me down. So last time I had to wait 4 days for the parts to get to Damascus, but it was just kind of a location thing. I couldn't get overnighted parts from where I was at. But they're also going to send me an extra carbon fiber stay in case anything else happens for the rest of the trip. So I should be okay. So I'm going to eat lunch, and then I'm going to kind of stroll for the rest of the day because I really don't have to go fast at all because I have to stop in Kent and wait for the part. So we're going to do that. All right, we are back on trail. Stopped for a little break. And there's actually, since I'm not in any hurry now because I have to go into Kent tomorrow and wait for my parts, Scoutmaster here told me that there's a store about a mile ahead. So we're going to go ahead and stop at the store. I'll probably get some more to eat and get me a cold drink while we're there. Hiking right next to this beautiful river right here. This is the 10-mile river. And then I think it dumps into another river here up ahead. So looking forward to seeing what that looks like.
Now, will you take them on the final day with you?
Oh, yeah.
So you'll probably have to carry him at points?
He's actually done so well. Look at that. It's beautiful. All right, that 10-mile river dumps right into the Housatonic River, which is what we're hiking next to right now. So we're already passing over this here to go to that store in a minute. But man, it's beautiful. Might find a place to put my feet in there. We'll see. Since I got plenty of time today, I might as well go swimming if I got a chance. Might find me a little swimming hole somewhere. Slide into it. I thought the Deli Blazed ended in New York, but look what we have here. Bulls Bridge Country Store. We're gonna get us some food and something to drink. Well, I just got done eating my ramen, so I didn't wind up getting any actual food this time. I wound up getting something different. I got some ice cream. I got a Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia. I've never tried this flavor before, but I figured I'd do something different. Normally I get coffee ice cream is my go-to ice cream, but they didn't have that. So I'm gonna give this a try and see if I like it. And I got me a nice big old Gatorade. And then I'm gonna go back down that river and see if I can't find a place to go swimming. Well, that was a nice little pit stop. I was gonna go and find somewhere to go swimming, but the temperature's kind of dropped and it looks like it might rain. So I think I might just go ahead and try to push to the shelter, maybe, hopefully not get caught in rain. But all right, so the pack or the part will be into Kent tomorrow. So I just got to slow down a little bit, make it to the shelter tonight, which is right before Kent, and then I'll just get up tomorrow morning and go into Kent. And I guess I'm just gonna hang out in Kent until my parts get there. There's a store there, so maybe I'll grab a couple days resupply and make sure we got enough food for the next few days, and that way we can stay on trail. But it's gonna slow us down for a few hours, but not much I can do about it. I mean, I can carry it like this, but they were gonna overnight it, so it was easier for me to just do that. All right, we're going back through this Bulls Bridge again, and then we'll be back on trail. We have been climbing uphill ever since that ice cream stop. And let me tell you something, in case you were wondering, ice cream does not help your cardio. I mean, great, it was 1,000 calories for that little thing of ice cream that we had, which, you know, I need calories because I'm burning calories, but eating that ice cream and then climbing this hill for an hour is not a good combination. I got ice cream sweats. But the good news is the rain stopped, so it only sprinkled for a little while. Just enough to get everything wet to make climbing uphill even more fun on wet rocks. But that's okay. We just got a few more miles to get to the shelter. I gotta check exactly, somewhere between 5 and 6, I imagine. And then we'll be done for the day. Hang out, and then wait to go into Kent tomorrow. No big rush, because of course, the overnighted package won't be there first thing in the morning, I would imagine. But, so we'll get up in the morning, head into Kent, and I mean, see what's around. There's a shower there. I know at the Welcome Center, they have a shower that's quarter operated, so maybe I can take a shower. I don't want to stay in town. I don't want to spend any money. I don't want to spend any extra money. So I would much rather, just like I said, just stay at the shelter tonight so I can stop before town and then go into town, get my stuff, and then head right back out as soon as I get my backpack fixed. That's the plan for now. Oh, looks like we might be done climbing, finally. All right, keep getting these miles in. Oh, what do we have here? I think we have the first view in Connecticut. Let me show you that. So far, Connecticut hasn't been disappointing. We've already gotten a beautiful view. We also got to walk alongside 2 different rivers that were pretty nice. We still had a deli blaze today, even though I only ate ice cream and then climbed the hill, which I regret. But so far, Connecticut's been nice, other than the backpack hanging on my shoulders. Well, it's not really that bad, guys. My backpack is super light right now. I got all my summer gear and none of my winter gear, so it's pretty simple to carry. I got 2 days worth of food in the backpack, and I haven't touched that 2 days worth of food since I picked it up. It's crazy because of all the stores and the delis and the places that you can go. I haven't really had to carry any or eat any of my own food. I just stop somewhere and eat something. We'll be eating out of the bag tonight. We'll have some ramen and some tuna packets. I got a pack of M&Ms, and you know what I rediscovered? I didn't discover, but I rediscovered something I haven't eaten in years. Because guys, I don't eat like this when I'm off trail. I eat a very regimented diet, and I don't eat all this garbage food. But the Johnny, the shuttle driver in, what was that town at? I can't remember the name of the town. But the Johnny the shuttle driver, she gave me a bag full of goodies. And it had a pack of Starburst in it, right? A full thing of Starburst. And so I ate that Starburst the other night, and I was like, this is really good. I know it's just full of sugar and garbage, and I won't eat this stuff when I'm off a trail, but right now, I was in the store, and I was like, I'm gonna go grab me some Starburst, because those are really delicious while I was sitting there editing the video. So I'm gonna do that again. But yeah, so I got me some peanut M&Ms and some Starburst for after my dinner tonight, for my after dinner snacks. All right, we're gonna keep on pushing. I don't know what else we got left for today before we get to the shelter, but I told you guys I don't want to camp at shelters, but there's nothing close to town that I can camp at that's not a shelter. That shelter's literally like right before the road, before town. So, and since I have to go into town tomorrow and pick up my overnight, there's just no point in trying to do anything but stay at the shelter. I don't want to go ahead and go into town tonight because I'd have to spend money, and I don't want to do that. So, birthday's over. Time to go back into not spending money mode. All right, we're gonna keep getting these miles in and finish strong today. Well, look what I found deep in the woods. I found somebody's balloon that probably got away from them at their Memorial Day celebration or cookout or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack it out since I'm going to town tomorrow. Not leave the trash laying up here. It was just laying up in some sticks. Like I said, it was probably full of helium and floated away from somebody's house or something like that, and then wound up here in the mountains. So we're gonna clean it up and leave no trace. guys, we made it to the shelter, but it started pouring on us when we got here. So I had to set up everything real quickly and get into the tent so that we could stay as dry as possible. So that's what we did. And we're here inside the tent right now. Me and Leo is laying down right here behind me. And now I got to get everything set up. And we still have to eat, and I still have to go get water. And so I had a lot of chores and stuff to do. We're going to go into Kent tomorrow and pick up everything I need for repairing my backpack so that it's not uncomfortable to carry. And yeah, so we're going to call it a night. We'll see you guys tomorrow.